it's a different type of energy when you have strong, ambitious, unapologetic Latinas in one room with men who support them. That's a different type of energy and a different access and resources. Thank you for the clapping. Appreciate that. The energy is there. And so in keeping that energy going, I want everyone, as they're taking photos, we have all these beautiful setups and these Instagrammable backdrops and all these amazing vendors, and you're taking videos and photos and selfies with people, post them. Social media is king. And so post all of that, but make sure when you're posting them, you use the hashtags SHCCNJ and Familia. So make sure you're posting that and using those hashtags. So I want to take a moment to recognize the incredible leadership behind today's event. And of course, I'm starting with the board of the Statewide Hispanic Chamber of Commerce of New Jersey. Please stand up. All the board members, I would like to stand up so everyone knows who you are. Thank you. Because your vision, your commitment has been able to allow us to create spaces like this so many Latinas and Latinos can thrive. And now it's my honor to acknowledge some of our distinguished guests we have this morning. If you could just stand up as I'm introducing you so everyone can see you. Leslie Moya, Director of Intergovernment Affairs, the Office of Governor. Adele Wilson, Assistant Secretary of State of New Jersey. Vilma Mercedes de Bello Sierra, Deputy Consul General of the Panamanian Consulate in New York. And Hubert Benitez, President of St. Peter's University. Welcome, 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 welcome. We also want to, of course, acknowledge our sponsors, because without investments like this, none of this would be possible in uplifting our community and supporting an event like this. It's appreciated and it's impactful. So just a round of applause for all of the vendors you see out there and all of the sponsors. So it's now my pleasure to introduce a leader helping to guide this organization through an important moment of growth and transition. Please join me in welcoming John Lucas, Interim President of the Statewide Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. John, come up.
Well, thank you, Raven. And buenos días y bienvenidos. Good morning and welcome, everybody. I'm thrilled to be here, and I'm more importantly thrilled to welcome all of you here today. This is, believe it or not, my first signature event as the new interim president and CEO of the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce of New Jersey, and I'm thrilled to be here with all of you today. I want to recognize, before we get started with a bunch of thank yous that I have to make, first of all, with the recognition of my immediate predecessor, Carlos Medina, who's here. Carlos, you want to give a wave? As I think many of you know, Carlos helped build the chamber into something that's incredibly powerful and has a reach even beyond New Jersey. And so for that, Carlos, and for the foundation that you built and what you passed on to me, I thank you. I have to start and take a page out of his playbook, which is to talk about numbers. And if I don't do this, then Carlos is going to run up on stage and tackle me. But for those of you who don't know, let me refresh your memory. The Latino economy in the state of New Jersey is $127 billion. That's kind of a big number no matter how you count, and I think we should feel good about that. Now, the thing about that number is it's just a number. Write down a bunch of numbers, you get to that number. What matters is what's behind the number, what makes up the number. And the answer to that question is all of you and all of your businesses and the businesses that you're a part of today, the businesses that you're creating, the work that you're doing in our community. And so I think that's the most important part of the number. That's the most important part of the story behind the number. And that's why I'm really excited to have this event here today, because for us to continue to grow that, For us to continue to make that story come alive, we need leadership. We need Latina leadership. And I think that's what you're all here today. And Raven talked incredibly eloquently earlier about the lessons that she's taken away and the mentors that she's gained. So I can only encourage all of you in the strongest possible way, get out there and network today. There's some incredible people in this room. We've got incredible vendors over there, and that's really a large part of the day. But it's about moving our community and moving that story forward. And then when we have this event in the future, it won't be 127. Who knows how big it'll be. So again, thank you all for being here today at our signature event. The final thing that I have to say is thank you for the team and to the team for putting this together. We're all here today. We're having, yeah, absolutely. I think many of us rolled in at 8, 8:30. I might have been a little bit later than that. They were here last night getting this ready. They were here this morning at 6 in the morning getting it ready. And so they've really been working on this signature event and doing a tremendous job. So I just want to give them a huge shout out. Aixa, Jairo, Giovanna, Erica, Danilo, Daniela Velez, Daniela Gonzalez, Gary, Jake, the volunteers. Thank you to all of them for helping make this event and this day possible.
They asked me to be brief, but they provide me a few pages, even questions. No. I also want to say thank you, Carlos. Thank you very much. Your work and your legacy will be always recognized. We are very grateful for everything that you did and you can do for this organization. And, in behalf of all the team members and the entrepreneurs, I want to say thank you. This has been a journey. And remember that I always say that entrepreneurship is the best way that we have to overcome poverty in our community. And Latinas start businesses 6 times faster than any other ethnic group. We recently add 3 new board members, Gladys Bonglan, Alvin Romero, and Deborah Visconi to our board. And I think that I didn't count yet, but the reality is that it's majority woman. Yes. I have 3 at home, and that's what I work 12 hours a day because I don't win anything at home. But I really want to be brief. I just want to welcome everybody. I also want to recognize George Cruz from LISC and also NJ MEP that is here. it's not only corporations that support us, non-for-profits also support us, and we are in this together. And we learn a lot because they are larger non-for-profits. They do things that we don't do. And, you know, in the past few years, we learned things that we want to learn, and we learned things that we don't want to implement because we didn't believe that that was the right thing for our organization. Right now, we are teaching the ATP class. Soon, we will start the class, bonding classes. It's a lot of things going on that even if you are not aware of, believe me, the team is aware because they are the ones who do most of the legwork for things and our organizations to happen. I just want you to enjoy every single minute, and I hope that you continue supporting us and continue supporting the community. There's plenty of small business owners that are promoting their products and their services. Yesterday, I attended another event, and on the centerpieces was Santos Flower. And make me happy because now he's providing his products and services to other audiences. And remember, we are focused on 4 things: access to capital, access to new markets, access to networks, and since the pandemic, the digital gap. Enjoy the event. Thank you very much.